Good morning, everybody. It is a crisp and cool morning down here in the low country of South Carolina. Got the sun right here behind me, just coming up over the trees. And it is the day after Christmas. You guys won't see this video probably until Sunday. But hope everybody had a great Christmas, full of food and family and football. I watched football. I ate a lot of food, hung out with my family. So that's pretty much what I did. But now it's the day after Christmas. I got a lot of stuff to do, so we're back to work. So we're out on a mulching job. This is actually a two-part mulching job. We got this section, and then we got another section right down the street that we'll be doing as well. The whole thing, I think, is around 6 acres. I think this is about 4, what we're doing right here, and it's like 1.8 or something like that down the street. So let's take a look at what we got, and we'll get to grinding. All right, you guys haven't seen this bad boy in a minute. She's been on loan down to another company in Beaufort, South Carolina, with Oliver's Bush Hogging down there. Great people. Become really good friends with them. They are super smart when it comes to mulcher. So we had them doing some demo work with it, just doing, they were trying it out and giving us some feedback and everything on it. So that was great. Thank you to them. They ended up buying one of these TWFs, and they also have the TWFL, the one without the door. They were also nice enough to fix the electrical issue with the door, so now my door works. I got up and I got down, so we have a functioning door now on this thing, which is great. And we've got a clear cut job that we're going to be doing right next to this little intersection road right here, and I really needed this door for this project. Also, this is a lot of clear cut, so having the wider head, having that extra 12 inches, because we're not really working around a whole lot of bigger trees. There's a few over here, but not a lot. It's not super tight. So this is what we got to do. So we got to do this whole section here. I think this is like 1.5 acres here. We're doing half of this lot. It goes back to a pond. We're just cutting it off right there. It's about, I think this is 1 acre we're doing here on this side. Right here, this is kind of hilly in here. I'm hopeful to get the Mini back later this week. Somebody dumped some dirt or something right here. Looks like a long time ago. I may have to get the Mini in here to get some of this. We'll see how that turns out, but it's kind of uneven in there. Then we got to do this section across the street. So we just had another company come through. They did a big power line clearing on that high tension power line. So all that's been cleared. So we got to take out all those little pines all the way back to that high tension power line. So there's not a lot there. They actually cleared a good bit of his lot. So that's what we're doing. So let's hop in the machine and get to grinding. Well, this job just got stupid. So I was mulching along this line, about to be done here, and I hit a water line above the ground. I never saw it, but that son of a gun is 6 inches above the ground right there. Like, why? I've never seen a water line like that in my life. I've never hit a water line in my life since I've been doing this. I've never seen one like that before, in black plastic. I have no clue what that is. I mean, that's power there. That's a telecommunications box. What the hell is that? I mean, it's not for fire, because they do all theirs in those big pipes that are underground. So what the heck is that? There's no development on this lot. There's no houses, there's nothing that would feed water. So what is that? And why is it above the ground? Everything's wet now. Well, I called the owner. He's gonna get the local water and sewer authority to come out here and take a look at it, but I don't know. I have no clue what that is, or where it came from, or what it goes to. No clue. Not a clue. And that shouldn't be above the ground like that. That should be under the ground. So I don't know. I'm probably just gonna leave this alone for now, and I guess I could work this back line, and I'm not even gonna go anywhere near this. Oh, wonderful. All right, guys, this side is done, unless the owner wants anything else done. But we basically just kind of cut that line. He wanted to leave a little bit of a buffer between the power line, so it's probably 15 feet there. I got the machine parked behind the fire department. I went over there and asked those guys if it was okay to leave the machine behind their building, and they said yes. So big shout out to the fire department people over there. Very nice for letting me stash the machine back over there so nobody messes with it. And yeah, this turned out good. So apparently what that line is right there, so when they put in this development, so they cleared, oh crap, they cleared all this land over here, and they put infrastructure in for like these buildings and stuff, power and water and telecommunications and all that stuff. Apparently those pipes are stub outs, so they know where to put the meters. I have never seen that before. I've been doing this a long time, and I've never seen such a thing. So I mean, usually I have seen the stub outs for like the sewer and stuff, but I've never seen them stub water lines out of the ground like that before. Never seen that. So that was a new one on me. I guess I'll have to be on the lookout for that in the future. Never saw it, just came up on it and bang, and then water started gushing. So I walked down this side over here and looked, and we do have one section of some utilities over here. There's a telecommunications box right there. I'm pretty sure that's telecom. No big deal there. Let's not get hit by the nice people in the Mazda. But right around where those pine trees are, there's another one of those stub outs sticking up with a telecommunications box that's right across the street from that one. So, but all of this turned out pretty good. Real low area there. I kind of had to go around this low area here. I almost got stuck right there, right down in one of those holes. The whole track just bottomed out on me. But that's basically a straight line from there, and then starting there again, just kind of all the way down. But that took 6 hours to get that done. That's probably an acre and a half ish. I think this whole lot was 2 acres, so if you leave the buffer in there, we probably did an acre and a half in here in about 6 hours. So really happy with that production, though. Most of the material was pretty light. It was pretty thick through here, and then once I got to right about in there, it really opened up. It wasn't too bad at all. Some hardwoods in there, but wasn't very thick. So TMC ate it up. So tomorrow we'll be back. I'll probably combine this lot, and then we'll start that little lot over there tomorrow. I'll just combine the videos, and then this over here is going to be its own thing most likely. There's a lot of dirt hills in here. I was hoping to have the excavator back by the time this job started, but I don't have it back. I just called Ned. I'm probably not going to get it till next week. So there's a lot of these dirt hills in here that they dumped, he said, and the guy was supposed to come back and spread them out, never did. I'm gonna try to get what I can, but I may need the Mini to get this stuff. So we got some rain coming, so I'm gonna cut this short, and we'll be back tomorrow to start on that little section right there. Should take a couple hours, and then we'll get started on this. Okay, we're back. Here's the next part of this project. So we did across the street over there yesterday. Now we got to do this little section. Luckily, they just had a company come in through and clear this right away along this high tension power line over here. So this really isn't that bad over on this side. It's really just a lot of little pines and some scrub, and it's really not too deep back in there, maybe 50 feet or so, roughly 50, 60 feet. So we're just gonna mow all this down. All of this is little until we get to the very end. There's some bigger stuff on the end. So what I'm gonna do is work all this down this way until I get to that bigger stuff, and then come around on the other side of that bigger stuff because it's right on the property line, and then knock it down and push it back into the lot. So all this will be clear, and then I'll have a nice empty space to push that bigger stuff back into the clear space. So that's what we're gonna do. Looks like all of my utilities are out here and not in the way. I do got this one stub out over here, but it doesn't look like it's got water. It's an open end, but we're not gonna hit that. We're not gonna hit any utilities today, hopefully. So we got a ditch here. We're just gonna work up to this ditch right here along that. I think the property line's right on the other side of that ditch, right over there where that little pink stake is, but it wasn't in my deal to clear that ditch out, and those trees are pretty big. So that's what we're gonna do. So let's get started. All right, guys, this is done. Well, almost done. I got to take down these pines right here, but this high power line right here I'm not worried about, but there's this other little cable. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's got power, if it's some kind of support cable. I don't know what it is, but these trees are all up in it, and some of these, like right here, are growing on the other side, the far side. This one's on this side, those are on the other side. So I told the owner they're no problem to get down, but I'd rather have the excavator so I could cut them with the chainsaw and have a little more control over how I push them. So, and then I don't want to grind them up out there in the grass, so I can pick them up with the excavator, drag them back out into here and grind them up out here. So that's what I'm gonna do. As soon as I get my excavator back from Ned, which it should have already been back, and so annoying. So supposed to call me on Monday. It's Friday. Supposed to have something by Monday about when I'm gonna get my machine back. So all right, I've got a few hours. I got like an hour-ish left on the day. I guess we'll come over here and just get started on this lot, and I'll just call this good for this video. And then we got more work to do down here. I picked up, he's got a friend, the owner's got a friend that's got another lot down here. They want down, it's real small, 1/4 acre maybe. So we're gonna, oh excuse me, we're gonna do that too. So let's get started on this, finish out the day doing what we can over here. All right, that's looking really good. Got all that done in about 45 minutes. Clean that up right through there. So we're doing kind of like a crescent shape through here. We're gonna take out this chunk, and then somewhere right about in here's, we're gonna stop a line, and it opens up really. I just walked in there, it's really open in the middle. It's really just kind of this outer area that's real thick. So we're gonna go in just like past where these little pines are, then it opens up in the middle, and about where like those big pines there will kind of be our line, and we're just gonna crescent in on around like that. And it's about an acre, and the middle in there is really thin. There's almost nothing in there. It's just really this kind of outer section that's got some stuff. Those dirt mounds in there, I'm gonna be able to get some of that, but not all of it. And when I bid this job, you know, it was like, I'm gonna have the Mini here to help me if I need it, and Ned still has my excavator, And I'm gonna call them on Monday and be like, dudes, I've got to have this thing back. I've got to have it back this week, or you know, so because there's some dirt mounds in there that the machine is not going to be able to crawl over to get some of the vegetation on those mounds and stuff. And then I'm going to need it for those half a dozen pine trees over there as well. So we'll stop this video here. Monday I'll be back and we'll finish this lot, and then all goes well, hopefully we can go down to the next one down here for the client's friend. We'll knock that out too and make a video out of that. And then we got another little corner section to go do as well. So that's what we got. I'm gonna go get this thing out of here. She will get Monday, she will get grease and get cleaned up, and then I've got to sharpen these teeth. These teeth are they're in bad shape. They need to be sharpened badly. So we'll sharpen the teeth and get some grease in her, get her cleaned up, and we'll be back at it. So stay tuned for that, and have a great weekend, guys. I'm out of here. It's Friday. Bye, everybody.